Hello, yogis.
And welcome to our Thursday strength class. In this class, we use our yoga practice and we use weights as extra resistance to build physical strength. So if you're looking for a yoga practice that helps you build strength, you are in the perfect place. What you'll need for today's class is some hand weights. I recommend lighter hand weights. I use 3 pound, but you could even use cans of beans or bottles of water, anything that is of equal size. You can also use 1, 2, 5, 10 pound weights, but I recommend staying on the lighter side. I do have a block handy as a prop as well. So if you don't want to use weights, the block is always an extra piece of resistance. So when we go through postures with the weights, I'm going to use the block as an option so that you can see how you might do that, or see if you want to do that instead of using weights, because both are great. If you don't want to use weights at all in this practice will still benefit your physical well-being and building of strength. My name is Jill Entignath, the founder and lead trainer at Yogi Institute. It's awesome to have you here. Let's start our practice today in our child's pose. As we come to the back of our mat, big toes come to touch, knees come out wide. Now, as we come into this opening pose, maybe you want to put on a fun, upbeat playlist. It can be really fun to do this practice to some music because it is more movement, less like stillness and type of yoga, but it's totally up to you. I'm going to teach without music just to make sure that you can hear me clearly. Start to walk your fingers forward, spread those fingers out wide, let the forehead rest down on the mat. I invite you here to close down your eyes and really ground down into your space wherever you are. One thing that I love about the practice of yoga is it can be done anywhere. It can be done in a hotel room. It can be done in a closet. It can be done in outdoors. It can be done in your office. It can be done at your desk. It can be done in the open, or it can be done in private. And you need so little in order to do this practice. Now, let's start to come into the breath. And that's another thing that I really love about this practice is the breath awareness that it offers. So start to feel your inhale expand and your exhale release. Feel into this really natural rise and fall within the body and the breath. Activate our Ujjayi breath, inhales and exhales through the nose. You can gently press your tongue against the roof of your mouth to create some restriction in the back of your throat. Let's come up onto the tips of the fingers as we sink the chest down, sink the hips back, and just start to feel that opening and slight engagement through the shoulders. Look forward. Press yourself forward, coming into your tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, your knees underneath your hips. Let's flip that right palm facing up and gently shift forward. Put a little bit of pressure on the wrist and then shift back, lengthen out through the wrist. Shift forward, shift back. Come to neutral, flip that right palm facing down. Left palm flips. Palm facing up. Let's shift forward, put a little bit of pressure. Shift back, lengthen out. Shift forward, shift back, come to neutral, flip that palm back, palm facing down, really spread those fingers out wide. Let's take a moment to press the tips of the fingers into the mat and then relax. And again, tips of the fingers come in and then relax. One more, tips of the fingers come in and then relax. Inhale, cow pose, arch the spine, lift the gaze, shine your chest forward. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, head hangs heavy, press through your palms. Inhale into your cow, arching and lifting. Exhale into your cat, round and press. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. Come back to neutral. Let's come into our bird dog. Send the right arm forward and the left leg back. Take a moment to flex the toes down and really press the heel back. Keep those hips nice and square. And we're going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, draw the knee to the elbow. And inhale, extend, and exhale, draw the knee to the elbow. Inhale, extend, exhale, knee to elbow, hold and press for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend, and exhale, release down. We'll switch it out. Left hand comes forward, right leg presses back. Press through the heel, flex the toes down, engage through the toes. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, knee to elbow, hold, pause, press for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend, and exhale, release it down. Flip your toes, hover your knees, and we're going to tap out, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Bring the knees together, press the knees together, hold and press that, hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips come high, heels sink down. As we come into this first downward facing dog, let's get the placement of our body right. So your feet are hip width distance. Hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. You're creating this nice solid upside down V shape with the body, sinking the chest toward the thighs, helping to elevate the hips. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. And again, deep breath in, full breath out. Sink forward, come into that high plank. Shoulders are stacked right over the wrists. There's one strong line of energy from the heels through the crown of the head. Let's inhale, shift the weight forward over the wrists. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Draw the elbows in, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Let's run through that one more time. This time, let's zip the legs up tight together. Zip the legs up tight together, create that internal rotation. Press through those palms. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, as you lower to a hover or all the way down, squeeze the elbows in, unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward. Let's stay hinged forward. Keeping the feet together, let the head hang heavy. Take a gentle bend into the knees and let the torso rest on the thighs as you let the head hang toward the floor. Take a couple deep breaths here. Just noticing what you feel through the back line of the body. And let's take more of a bend, and then slowly rise all the way up to standing. Find that nice solid mountain pose in your body. For me, it feels best when my toes and heels touch. Maybe it feels better for you to have some space between your feet. Find what feels most stable. We're looking for stability here in our mountain pose. And then let's tuck the chin to the chest as we draw the shoulders back and slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Shift from side to side. Come through center, parallel that chin to the floor, inhale, shoulders to ears, and exhale, roll them back and down. And again, inhale, shoulders to ears, and exhale, roll them back and down. Let's come forward, shoulders to ears, and then back and down. Inhale as you lift, and exhale as you lower. Let's clasp the hands together behind the back, lengthen the hands toward the floor, draw the shoulder blades together, tilt the chin toward the ceiling. Let the palms go. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Clasp the hands together. Keep the pointer fingers pointed. Take the left foot, step it back, curtsy lunge. Come through center. Take that right foot, step it back, curtsy lunge. Come back through center on an inhale. Release the hands, look up, reach up. Palms touch, open palm, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, let's cactus out our arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back, gaze back, look back. Inhale through center. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back, gaze back, look back. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold, ride that breath down. Inhale to your halfway lift. Let's pause here for a moment as we sink the hips back, lengthen the crown forward. Exhale into your forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. Let's take it through that chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale as you lower. Inhale into your upward facing. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Right leg comes high. Three-legged dog. Look between your hands. Step that right foot all the way through. Come into your low lunge. Down onto the back knee. And you can either grab your weights or grab your block. I'm going to grab the block today just for something a little bit different. Reach those arms up overhead and you're pressing into the block on either side. Press into that block. And then we're going to lower forward and inhale on a lift. And exhale, lower forward and inhale on a lift. Now you really want to be pressing into that block, creating that engagement. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, lift. And we're going to bend to the right, hold on to that block. Come back through center, bend to the left, squeeze into the block. Come back through center. Let's lean back, open through the chest. Back through center, place that block down. Plant the hands down. Bump up on those back toes, lifting the back leg. Taking a moment here in this low lunge with that back lifted leg. Let's step the right foot back to meet the left and take it through a chaturanga. And then inhale the left leg high, step it through, come into the low lunge. On the other side, grab that block. Inhale, lift the block up, and exhale, lower it parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, parallel. Pressing into the block, inhale, lift. Exhale, parallel, two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, parallel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, center. Plant that block down. Plant the hands down. Send that back leg up. Feel into this lunge. Feel into this stretch, this depth. Take the left foot. Comes back to meet the right. And let's take it through that chaturanga. Look forward. Step forward. Rise into your mountain pose. Get yourself set up in that mountain pose. Now let's come into, grab your weights. Grab your weights. Sink your hips back, coming into your chair pose. And cactus out your arms with your weights. Sink your hips back. See if you can stack your knees over your ankles. Weight is in the heels. Let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full forward, hold the weights. Halfway lift, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into that chair. Reach up, cactus out the arms. Sink the hips back, hips, knees over heels, and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full forward to that halfway lift. Pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back into your high plank. Take it through your chaturanga. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg comes high. Look between your hands. Step that foot in between your hands. Pop the back heel down. Bring the weights through heart center. Come into that heart-centered warrior one. Back foot's at a 45. Bend into that front knee. Let's cactus out the arms, and we're going to press up, shoulder press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back through heart center. Bump up on your back toe. Let the palms come palm facing up, so we're in our high lunge. Hover the back knee, draw them in, lift and lower. Hover, hold, lift and lower. Hover, hold, lift and lower. Last one. Hover, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop the back heel down. Let's open up to that warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. Knee over the ankle. Elbows are wide. Chest press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights come through heart center. Plant them down, pivot that back foot, step the front foot back, take it through your chaturanga. And lift the left leg high, step it through, come into that warrior 1. Back heel's at a 45, front foot is straight forward. Bend into that front knee, press into the outside edge of the back foot. Arms come out to a W, shoulder press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights come through heart center. Bump up on that back toe. Draw the back heel up. Palms come up. Hover the back heel for 5. Bicep curls. 4, 3. You got it. 2, 1. Hold it down. Hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up for that warrior 2. Paralleling the back foot to the back side of the mat. Heel to arch alignment. Elbows wide. Chest press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights come through heart center. Plant them forward. Step the front foot back. Let's take it through that chaturanga. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Look forward. Step forward. Rise to your mountain pose. Coming in for a little cardio. Flip the palms, palm facing up. And we're going to march with the right leg and curl with the left hand and lower. Opposite side. Use your breath. Powerful exhale as you lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find that center space. Let's open up. Come into that wide leg squat. So your heels are pointing in, your toes are pointing out. Weights are at heart center to start. We'll start with a pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands behind you, and we're going to shift from side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send those palms out and pulse again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop over to the right side, through center, over to the left, through center, over to the right, through center, over to the left, through center. Let those weights come down. You can just drop them behind you. Let's parallel the torso to the floor. Left palm down, right hand high. Take a wrap. Peel that right shoulder back. Lift your gaze. Inhale your right hand high. Switch it out. Left hand comes high. Take it for a wrap. Draw that shoulder back, lift your gaze. Left hand comes high and start to walk your hands back towards your body. Let your head hang heavy. Walk your hands to the front part of your mat. Step your front foot back. Come back to that hover. Back to that hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips and walk your feet forward. We're going to come into our crow pose. Spread your fingers wide. Let the knees meet the backs of the arms. Start to shift the body forward. Weight comes forward, creating the shelf with the backs of the arms. You can tuck the feet in, gazes forward. For 5, find your crow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let those feet come down. Let's roll ourselves all the way back. Come into your boat pose. Stay long through the spine. Draw the chest toward the knees. Reach forward. Slightly lean back. Feel that core. Draw the knees to the chest to the knees. And then roll yourself back forward. Plant the hands down. Come back into that crow pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come down. Roll back. Come back into that boat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the feet down. Shimmy the hips forward to the heels. Come all the way down to your back. Feet are hip width distance. Let's take those weights. Place them on the hips. Let the back come down to the mat. Feet are hip width distance. Let's press the feet into the floor. And then inhale. Lift those hips. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let's lift, hold, pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, stay right here. Press into the left foot, extend the right leg high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lands, left leg lifts. Press that mat away, point the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg lifts. Let those hips come down. Place the weights off. We're done with them for today. Draw your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Plant your feet down on the floor. Heels are hip width distance. Shift the hips from side to side. Come through center, right ankle above the left knee. Press the right knee forward and shift from side to side. Back through center, plant that right foot down. Left foot comes above the right knee. And let's shift from side to side. Back through center. Extend the legs out long. Arms come up overhead. Take a deep breath in as you stretch from fingertip to toe. Full breath out. Let the body sink into the floor. Flip the palms, palm facing down by your side. Lift the legs up to the ceiling. Come into that waterfall. Now let the low back really connect to the floor, keeping the legs up. And let's pretend those legs are a pendulum as we shift from right to left. Come through center. Take a moment to pedal out the legs. Really press those heels forward. Pressing forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's press forward at a hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let everything go into the floor. Flip your palms, palm facing down into the space beside you. Let's come back to our breath. Maybe you shift your head from side to side. And find that center space. Take a few deep breaths. Feel really good about everything that you did today. Building up that physical strength in the upper and lower body, in the core, working your balance. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees, gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of your legs, rock yourself all the way up, and come into a seated position. Round down into your sit bones, get nice and tall through the crown of your head. Close down your eyes. Tuck your chin to your chest. Slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder, right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Let's roll our right ear all the way over to the right side. Walk the left fingertips away. Roll the chin through center all the way over to the left. Walk the right fingertips away. Roll the chin back through center. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your right hand down. Left hand reaches. Inhale through center. Exhale left hand down. Right hand reaches. Inhale through center. Exhale. Let's twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale. Let's twist to the left. Come back through center, soles of the feet come together, knees come out wide. Take a moment, flutter out those knees. Draw your knees together, extend those legs out long. Inhale your arms up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale your arms up, take that right hand across the body, left hand guides it. Other side, left hand across, right hand guides it. Inhale, arms up, and exhale your palms through heart center. Let's take a moment to tuck our chin to our chest, thanking ourselves for showing up for this very physical practice, incorporating our weights, our block, strengthening our physical body. Take a moment to thank yourself for creating the time and the space in your schedule to be here for this practice. Once again, yoga is always there for you, whether you're doing it with me or on your own or with another teacher in a park. Know that you're doing something wonderful for your mental, your physical, and your emotional well-being. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the community. I appreciate you. Happy New Year. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. So this year, my focus is connection and community. So there's a couple things that I plan to incorporate, and a book club is one of them. And I would like to offer this in person and online. And it would be once a month, and it would definitely be an audio book just to make it easier for everyone. So let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you would like to join that. And yeah, looking for your feedback. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, may your light be your guide. Mwah.